Hello, friends. I'm Pip Monster, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, I just want to chat to you about how to keep on going when the going gets tough, right? So, obviously, every one of us has got those difficult moments in their lives where sometimes those can actually be some defining moments. So, stay tuned for the Monday Motivation Edition. Right, so the first thing that you can do is obviously you got to acknowledge where you are, right? So, you just acknowledge where you are and you start being grateful for whatever it is that you have going on in your life for you. There should be at least one or two things that are going great for you in your life. Just be grateful for that. There's many ways in which you can do that, right? You can be creative in and around the subject of gratitude. Attitude, gratitude, that's what gets us, that's what keeps us going, rather. And then the second thing is you just gotta wake up and just take the next step. Doesn't matter how big a step it is, slow motion is better than no motion. Just don't let it go like that. Wake up and take the next step. I meet you today, you doing X. I want to meet you the next time, you're still doing X, but obviously I want to meet you in a place where you would have upgraded at least your skill and literally where you are. And then what I want to chat to you about thirdly is to embrace the down moment. You can never have an up moment unless you've had a down moment. Up can only be defined once there is a down. And fortunately or unfortunately, however, whichever way you'd like to look at it, anything that has got to do with being successful with anything, you need to pay your dues first. So whatever it is that is going on right now, just embrace that moment, however bad it may actually be. And then the fourth thing I want to chat to you about as well is, you gotta experiment. You gotta be willing to fail. You gotta be willing to, try this, try that, put this here, change this, put this there, and just be creative in and around whatever it is that you're trying to do, be it starting up your own, business, be it you trying to get that promotion, if that's what you do, be it, whatever it is that you want to do, but you got to be willing to experiment, because oftentimes one way that works for one person doesn't necessarily work for everybody else. So you just got to be experimental. And also, I can also suggest, just put your flair, put your own personality in whatever it is that you do. We're all different and we bring different stuff to the table. And then number five rather, is you gotta have the patience. Anything that is worth having requires you to be patient enough to let it build, to let it ferment, whichever fancy word that you want to use. But you gotta be patient. It's a process, it's not a sprint. In fact, it's actually a marathon. Okay, so you need to reserve your energy, use it wisely, use it on things that you know for fact will be able to benefit you, and keep on pushing and keep on persisting and moving forward. But patience is also key. To develop patience, you need to also give yourself a break. Cut yourself some slack every now and again. Take a breather, relax, like you see that kid and the father there. They're just going fishing, something of that nature, something that will recreate you. That's what you got to do as well. And then number six is a tactic, in which, not a tactic really, it's actually a principle, if you may. Something that I also do whenever I'm seeing that I have my down moments as well. I seek to help the next person. I seek to help somebody else, however big the magnitude of the help or however small the magnitude of the help. But oftentimes that'll show you that you're not the only soldier out there that is in actual fact struggling. You're not the only person out there who's reaching for this dream, who's working really hard to be a success in whatever it is that you're trying to do, that is actually struggling. You'll find that oftentimes we, as entrepreneurs or anybody that is trying to do something worthwhile, we often have our own struggles. And when you take yourself out of your own personal box and just lend a helping hand every now and again, you'll be amazed at what you can be able to see, not only in the other person but in yourself as well. And then finally, you gotta challenge yourself, be willing to jump through so many hoops. Being an entrepreneur has got a lot to do with, having to go through so many setbacks and difficulties, and most of which Unfortunately, there's just no memo that comes through that says, hey, you're going to have this bigger challenge, and there's no rule book. It all sort of comes to us in different ways. So but you got to challenge yourself. You got to be willing to grow, and play a much more bigger and better game than what you initially were gunning for. That's what I can be able to tell you. So with these 7 simple steps, I'm sure you can be able to keep yourself motivated at least for the next week. And this is the Monday motivation edition. So what you can do from here is to click on the subscribe button, like my videos, leave your comment right there, and I'll see you in the next flip. Cheers.